Hey guys, we just wanted to get on for our first ever quarterly mentor update video. If you've been with us a while, you know that we started with in-person mentor meetings and then we transitioned to Zoom. And now we are doing these video updates. And that's really just because we want to increase engagement and ensure that everybody can see what's going on with the organization. And really, we're always looking for ways to make things easier on you all. Fun updates first. We have some events coming up. If you're local to the area, we have a hike on March 23rd at 2 p.m. And where is that? At Creve Coeur?
Creve Coeur. Big thanks to Mary Gorman for organizing that.
Yep. So if you want to do that, it's in the Mighty Network, I'm assuming, under events. We have a breakfast. Our quarterly breakfast is on May 8th, and that's off of the 5th Street exit at First Watch in St. Charles.
7 o'clock, 7 a.m.
7 a.m. It's early, people. Some of you guys don't like it. Some of you love it, but 7 a.m. is before the day gets started. So that's when we're doing it. We have our appreciation event. So if you're with us last year, we did it at Chicken and Pickle. We're doing it again this year. This is on April 6th at 4 p.m. We really hope you guys can come. It's just a time for us to hang out and socialize with each other,
eat
outside
good food, play pickleball.
Yeah, and not talk about business. As an update about where we are as an organization, year to date, we have matched 24 new mentees, and we've onboarded how many new mentors?
5 new mentors. So that's awesome. And then the people that we've onboarded, Kirsten Repline and Denise Babinski, welcome. Denise McGonigal, she's actually out of Columbia, which we're growing our team there in Columbia. Stephanie Chaitla and Moira Gorski. So she's also out of the Illinois area, so just outside of Chicago.
Yeah. So welcome to the team. We're excited to have you here. You're new, so you wouldn't be familiar with how our mentor surveys have evolved and are going to change again. So here is our final update for you about a process change. So it's really important for us to know what's going on with our mentees as they're going through treatment and the challenges that you also encounter with your beneficiaries. And so we were sending out monthly surveys via text as well as email. We were asking you guys to fill those out on your people. And if you had many mentees, you were filling one out for each potential beneficiary. And so one of the challenges that we had is some people were filling it out, some people weren't. And so we weren't really sure always what was going on with each of the people in our program. So to increase compliance and also to make it easier on you, we are going to do away with the monthly mentor surveys. Now, our stage 4 mentors were getting it quarterly, but everybody else was getting it monthly. And again, that's just because we had so much inconsistency with the people filling them out. Now, what is it going to look like? We have one form. It lives in the featured section at the top of the mentor circle in the Mighty Network, just like the jewelry form does. And we're asking you to complete that form when your beneficiary is no longer in treatment. So whether that's because they completed primary treatment or unfortunately passed away, we need you to fill that form out in the mentor circle. And so it's going to ask you about the relationship, milestones, things you encountered, but you're only filling that form out one time versus monthly. And so it's really important that you guys help us out by doing that. So we're hoping that this is an incentive.
So this might also be like if your mentee stops responding to you. So you may or may not know whether they're done with treatment. So say it's been 3 months and the last communication you had with them, they were in the middle of treatment and they just stopped responding. You followed up for 3 months and you never heard anything. That is also a relationship wrap up. So you would fill it out then too. And it just lets us know that I follow this person, I was with them, and now they were unresponsive. And you're going to see there's options for pretty much every scenario that we can think of. If there is something that a situation that comes up, we could edit that form and give you different options. But it just lets us know what's going on with you.
Yeah, that's a good point, because that is something that happens. People become unresponsive or they don't respond to your initial outreach. And we want to know that sooner versus later and make a note of it in the CRM. So when you submit that form, it automatically updates their record. So good point. So that is going to be the new change.
Yep.
We're going to send you out reminders via text and an email on a quarterly basis. Hey, if you have anybody wrapping up or has had a major change, make sure you fill out that form just as a reminder. But
that form will be in the quarterly email that you're watching this video in.
Final thing, we have an annual mentor survey.
We want to know about once a year. This gives us, we want to know your experience. This gives us context for us to develop the program more, what's working, what's not, what you enjoy.
About mentoring.
About mentoring specifically. So this has nothing to, it has something to do with your mentees, but it has to do with your experience as a mentor. And we want to know, and this just gives us insight into what it's like for you and why you like being a Faith Through Fire mentor.
And how
So-
are we deploying this?
So we are going to be sending that out in this email. So in this quarterly update, but we'll also be posting it in the network. And then you can just fill that out whenever you have time. It will take 5 minutes or less.
Really, at the end of the day, guys, your feedback really helps us improve the programming. And so it's pretty critical. So anything you can do to help us out, we appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.